course, as my leader said, I'm getting a little tired of having a working committee this size that actually does something. I think we really need to join the rest of Congress and yell at each other and scream at each other and get nothing accomplished. And I know that that's not what people expect, but this is exactly the way it's supposed to work. We have a very good product here. Neither side is perfectly happy, but that's exactly the way democracy works. We're making America better with this bill. I'm looking forward to voting for it. I want to publicly thank both yourself, Mr. Schuster, and Mr. Denham on the other side. You have been, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I've actually enjoyed working with both of you, so I don't want, if you have to explain that to anybody, I guess that's too bad. I apologize. And of course, Mr. DeFazio on my side has always been a pleasure to work with and to know. I also want to take a minute to thank PHMSA. We've worked with them on this bill. For me, this is some new area. I'm not an expert on pipelines or hazardous material. They've been very helpful in educating me and enlightening me. And I will tell you that under the new leadership, they have become much more open and responsive. And I also want to thank the staff. As a former staff member myself, I tell you that they do most of the work. We kind of just take the accolades, and I particularly want to thank on our side Jennifer Esposito-Hamendi, who has been my guiding light and my kind of rock to rely on, and on the other side Fred Miller. I know that neither one of you work alone. That we are surrounded by great staffs, but without your cooperation, we'd be at each other's throats. And it's so much easier when we get along. Differences beside, we get along, and when the staff can work professionally and cooperatively, and I think it's important to point that out. Mr. Chairman, it's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to voting for now the second positive piece of legislation to come out of this committee this year, out of this subcommittee this year, and I look forward to moving it to the floor.
I thank the gentleman. If it would make you feel more at ease, I come from a big family, so I'll take you out back and we can yell and scream at each other. I just don't want to do it in public. That's what I'm used to doing at home with my brothers and sisters. So, and I figured you're from Boston, so you're used to mixing it up too.
We usually use weapons. That's
baseball bat.